Facebook Live. We've been doing that for a while. Tonight is LGH's July General Meeting and our second program of our 23rd season. Meeting the first people of Northern Door with David Lee. I would like to now call this meeting of 1723 to order. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cheryl Culver. Currently, I'm serving as Vice President, superseding the great Ron Kapitsky. Our President, Stephanie Burke, is unable to join us tonight, but she would want me to share with you that she's attending a 100+ Women Who Care meeting. They're also a nonprofit, and we had a member, Vicki Rosh, who nominated us, and so we are hoping that in the near future that we'll be chosen as a recipient. Currently they do this 4 times a year, and I think the grand total is at 14 grand, and then there's another opportunity for us to apply for a $5,000 matching grant. So it's well worth Stephanie's time to be there, and I know she, would prefer to be here, but that's important too. Second order of business is to welcome any new visitors. So please raise your hands if this is your first time. So I'm just going to start over to my right hand side, and if you could just let us know where you're from, and that would be, yep.
I'm Julie from Sister Bay.
Yay.
And I'm Liz from Ellison Bay.
Sally from Ellison Bay.
All right, I'm just going to keep going.
Michelle from Jacksonport.
Welcome. And you, sir?
Wayne Kudik, Fish Creek.
Great.
And his neighbor Chip.
Welcome.
Joe Walling from Jacksonport.
And you've got to see her purse.
Hold it up.
She's got a great purse.
William from Jacksonport.
Welcome. Yep. Welcome, everybody.
There's more.
More?
Yep,
Keep
there.
going.
Larry and Linda Perkins from Gills Rock.
Welcome.
And back here.
And Deb Meredith from Gills Rock, too.
Hey.
Great.
And I'm Cindy. I'm from Sister Bay. Nice to meet everybody.
Again, welcome, everybody. We are so happy to have you here. I think this is really going to be a nice program. The President's report. Well, she sent it to me in a Windows format, and I'm an Apple gal, so much for that. I think it's still downloading. So we're just going to skip that. Anyways, so I'm going to give a Vice President's report. I had a recent experience here on the top of the hill. About 2 Thursdays ago, Jan was here with me, and through Destination Door County, we hired Dan Eggert to do some still and drone photography for us. So he was out here. It was a gorgeous weather, and the grounds, oh my gosh, we have the best grounds crew. It was just such a beautiful day. And I received the stills and the drone file of the photography, and it's just great. These images are just beautiful, and we have some fun ideas what we'd like to do with them, so stay tuned. All right, raffle tickets. Tammy, where are you?
I'm right here. I think everyone's seen me already. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. So I am pre-selling our raffle tickets for this weekend's tractor show. And so you are able to go ahead and get those tonight. Get all of that pesky handwriting stuff down, or get them tonight and then also get them on Saturday and on Sunday, because you should totally come to the tractor show as well. But we have a fantastic raffle. We get a slew of gift certificates from different businesses. Northern Door, kind of trickles down. People show up and support our organization. So we get them, we raffle them off, highest value down to lowest value. So you might be getting lodging, or you might be getting, restaurants, scoops of ice cream. It's fun. You get just so many winners, and we just keep drawing. So you can buy 5 for $20, and all 5 could be winners, or $5 each. And I'd be happy to give those to you to fill those out. You do not have to be present to win. We'll give you a call, and whether we have to mail them or you can pick them up, what have you. So we're always thankful to our sponsors. There's a QR code that's on the raffle ticket, so you can take a look at who is supporting us and what fun things you could be winning. I still need to update it because we've gotten more stuff since I last put it out there. So it's a great problem to have, right? So thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Tammy. Now we're gonna have the committee reports, and our treasurer, Barbara Zekin, is not here tonight. Is there anything, Dave, that you want to share with us?
No, we're doing well this year, so
Okay.
that's a good thing.
So then we're gonna just keep moving on here. So anything with grounds or membership that you'd like to share?
No, the grounds look great. We were hoping that this last week we would have been on the garden walk. They were gonna have it. We got notification in the last week that they canceled it, so maybe next year. But whether we were gonna have the garden walk or not, the place looks great. So you should walk around and take a look. When she said that we have a great grounds crew, it's the best in the whole world. So you should walk around and look at it.
It really, it's spectacular.
I'll talk membership too then. If you're not a member, become a member. There's cards over here.
And Jan, publicity?
Yeah, let me tell you about that. I'm back here behind the camera, Facebook friends. Anyway, what I want to say is, especially to all of you who are first timers here tonight, if you would always want to know what's going on with Liberty Grove Historical Society, we need your email address, and then you can be a part of our e-newsletter that goes out monthly. That brings you a lot of information about some of the events that have already happened, thanking sponsors in particular, and volunteers who give of their time, energy, and talents to this wonderful organization. And see me, and or email our Liberty Grove.
Liberty Grove History at gmail.com.
That's the one. And then give us your email address, and I'll get that and put you on our list, and you'll receive that monthly during the season. Thank you so much.
And there are newsletters on that table, and where the flag is over there, if you need addresses and phone numbers to track us down.
Something I want to mention that Jan's been instrumental in is who are the people in your neighborhood, and that's a collaboration with Kick-Ash. And we have, so far this year, we've, Neil Teskey, and that is up on our YouTube channel, along with last month's program, The Door Reminder. Again, you can go to our website, and up at the top is our YouTube channels, and you can watch that. And then last week, Wednesday, we had Lee Telfer. And so I'm hoping to have that up in a couple of days. I need to go back somewhere where there's actual stable internet. Okay, so part of the President Stephanie's report would be the fish boil. I handle beverages, and so I can't really give an update on the fish boil, so we'll leave that for next month. Dave, the Antique Tractor and Arts Festival.
I can give a little update on fish boil. Is that it was very successful. We made about $4,300, so thank you everyone who came, because that's a huge amount for us. The Antique Tractor and Arts Festival is this weekend, 22nd and 23rd. I have already set up the field out here. Tractors are already starting to come. The weather's going to be beautiful. There will be arts and crafts vendors out here. All the buildings will be open. There'll be plenty of things to see and do. Lots of good food. So you need to be here. And Some people are volunteering, I know, and thank you very much. We have one hole right now where somebody had to back out due to health reasons. So we're looking for ice cream scoopers Sunday afternoon. If you wanna be one or two, if you wanna be an ice cream scooper this Sunday, if you're an ice cream scooper, you get a free beverage and food ticket. So think about that. If you wanna do that, Liz is the person to see. Thank you.
All right. I'm assuming we do have another.
Yeah, I just wanted to go along with the fish boil report. We have a lithograph that we had at the fish boil, but we didn't feel we had sold enough tickets for it. And so it's $5 for a chance to win. And you'll have an opportunity at this meeting and the next meeting. And then we will award the winner. It's $5 or 3 for 10. And
Tell me who
that just was
Who's
hooked
the-
to the fish boil.
who's the artist?
I'm sorry.
The artist.
Oh yeah, was Arnold Alanis. It's a lithograph. It's not it's not a print. It's a lithograph. I don't know if you know about that, but they run it off and then they actually paint on it after it's run off. So it was commissioned. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a commissioned lithograph and it has, certificate here. So, and then later, I will talk about the Circle of Honor, Veterans Memorial, unless you want me to do it now.
Why don't you do that now, just so?
Do it now?
Yes.
Okay, somebody asked me tonight if they could still have a brick installed in our Veterans Memorial Circle of Honor. Yes, you can. It can be, for yourself or a relative. Any brick that we put in there that's engraved has to have a military, what did I say?
Member of the military.
Yeah, member of the military, stating. And then also, we just had installed our first responders memorial. We have a first responders memorial, and we just put up the pedestal this last week. Combination of like 3 or 4 people, and we finally got that done. That was a 2-year in progress for 2 years. So that there is also a section there where you can thank a first responder. You can buy an engraved brick and thank somebody, maybe your father or husband or brother or whatever, or you had an experience with the first responders and you want to make it part of history. You can buy an engraved brick for that.
Mention that the plaque is not on there.
Oh yeah, there will be a medallion that goes on that. That they're having trouble getting it the quality that we want. So, but that will be installed sometime after the tractor show when that comes in. But it's stainless steel. It's very beefy, and the fire chief did not want it to be like the military. He wanted it to be something different because he felt that they were up here and the fire and EMS is down here. So we went with the stainless steel rather than the granite pedestals that are out there. But the whole thing is beautiful. If you can't do it tonight, come by sometime and take a look at it.
Thank you, Linda.
Linda, yeah, isn't the walkway too? You don't have to have any specific,
No,
for the walkway.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
And Jane has a brick that will be installed very soon for
But-
her.
For Andrew Weberg.
Yeah, great.
And I was able to get, for Jean especially here, I was able to get all the sisters and brothers' names on it.
Oh, and it's
So-
1841.
Yes, 1841.
Yes, 1841. And so Jane has been a wonderful supporter of that project out there. I think you said this was the last one your whole family's been.
Well, we might have a couple more.
That's good. Thank you, Jane.
All right, I'm gonna do this a little bit out of order. I'm just gonna announce our next meeting is August 21st at 7 p.m. and that's gonna be featuring Harvey and Grace Grassi. And I hear that the Grassi family is very large and they probably will show up. So you might want to get here early to get your seating. So I am gonna hand this over to Karen, and let her, announce our program.
Well, before we start our program, if you want to take a quick moment to grab a refreshment, buy your raffle ticket, you got 5 minutes. No pressure, and then we'll meet back here and turn off the lights. So, get your
Leave like this, and I'll
yeah.
come and deliver tickets.
Tammy delivers. So take a second. And you can try the Kick-Ash Coffee Northern Light. Northern Light Coffee, and part of the proceeds comes to the Historical Society.
It does.
And if you're lucky, you'll see the Northern Lights in the next couple days. So, about 5 minutes, please. And there are handouts over on this table if you want to avoid the rush of the end.
You need to do that.